What's good? It's your boy Tab Money, and today I'm gonna talk about Juri's feat from Street Fighter. I have to put my 2 cents in, but my virtual wife is Inanna, though. The African capoeira fighter. What I'm saying, that's connected to nature and stuff. But I really want to talk about Juri's feat for a minute. To let it be known, like. The whole thing about it is they work so hard to make her feet look right, but I did not know she had feet fans. What I'm saying? I know that Inanna have feet fans, but when it comes to Juri, though, I didn't know she have a lot of feet fans, what I'm saying, which is why Capcom must have saw stuff on Twitter and stuff where they was talking about her feet and whole 9 yards. But when it really come down to it, though, what I'm saying, the whole thing about it is that when it comes to Street Fighter 6, see, the Street Fighter 5, it wasn't on the Xbox when last generation, when last Street Fighter came out, Street Fighter 5, I mean. And the thing about it is that it was only on PlayStation and PC, but was not on the Xbox. So I was very disappointed and very upset that I couldn't play Street Fighter on my Xbox. And, I only play Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I've owned the PlayStation since the PS2 era when the first Xbox came out, and I decided to stick with Xbox instead. But I'm really happy and grateful and truly thankful that Capcom, or at least PlayStation, allowed Capcom to have Street Fighter 6 on Xbox, because now they add an open world and they add Battle Hub where online players can meet up and socialize and stuff. Like, I really like the concept of what Street Fighter is going to, because it will be inspired by other Street Fighting, I mean, not Street Fighting, but e-fighting games. What I'm saying, for the e-fighters out there, what I'm saying, whole 9 yards. And when it really come down to it, but, when it really come down to it, though, what I'm saying, I am blessed and truly thankful and truly grateful that, what I'm saying, that I'm able to, be a gamer, you know what I mean, to be an ultimate gamer. And when it really come down to it, I am an Xbox fanboy, but also an Xbox punk. And, when it really come down to my techno-philosophy and techno-theist, techno-theist means technology and theism together, and looking at Xbox as a form of worship or a form of God or whatever, or goddess, whatever gender you want to give your console, and looking at my controllers as my girlfriends and stuff. It's a beautiful thing that I'm so connected to my Xbox. Like, and then I got my two Xboxes on my bed, which is the Xbox Series S and the Xbox One S, what I'm saying, whole 9 yards. And when it really come down to it. Also, what I'm saying, I decided to do the audio because, what I'm saying, my tablet is still full. So I will record myself from my phone, but I need to move my hands whenever I want to explain something or get myself back on track of what I'm trying to say. So, what I'm saying, but my tablet's gonna be full for a while because I use Audible and also Kindle as well to read my ebooks, especially the Metaverse ebooks, where it's gonna be added to my Xbox book in whole 9 yards. But Street Fighter 6 is on some other stuff right now. When it really, and I'm very supportive and excited for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now they got the classic and modern controls on the controller now where people want to play it. And whole 9 yards. So when it really come down to it, though, y'all, this is what I believe in. This is what I have faith in. You know what I mean? When it really come down to what I'm saying, having a foot fetish, but also being dedicated to Xbox, and also in the gaming community or the video game industry, when it comes down to the metaverse and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Also, I have the pictures of Juri's feet slide, going through the video. So if you want to put me on mute, or pleasure yourself looking at these pictures, and go ahead, in my prime. Let's hope it gets through. It's gonna be my first time creating this type of video where I put a picture and videos together and stuff. And also I did the screenshots myself. So what I'm saying, thank me in advance. I'm saying, I try to get the best screenshots I can when it comes down to to her feet. But I'm happy that she showed the soles of her feet, because what I'm saying, people always want to talk about the top of the feet, but when they show the soles of their feet, I mean, that was a self-pleasure moment right there, what I'm saying, when they show off the soles of her feet. You know what I'm saying, whole 9 yards. But we really come down to when the metaverse fully developed, especially when Omniverse is fully developed and fully available to the public once it's ready. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to artificial intelligence, you know what I'm saying? You can create a video game character as your girl or boyfriend when it really come down to having a virtual spouse, you know what I'm saying, in your life. Like when it come down to it though, like Inanna, you know what I'm saying, the Street Fighter character that's African or Kenya, I mean, and she do capoeira, you know what I'm saying? I like her feet a lot, but you know, she's gonna be my wife, my virtual wife in the metaverse once AI is fully developed and fully mature and advanced in certain ways. But you know, when it really come down to it though, what I'm really trying to say though is that, you know, when it comes down to techno-philosophy and techno-theism, you know what I'm saying? This is the belief and concept that I'm trying to put out there and trying to put out to the world, you know what I mean? So looking at Juri, you can have Juri as your wife in the metaverse once AI is fully developed, or you have your girlfriend play as Juri in the metaverse. Not girlfriend, but yeah, girlfriend, yeah, when it comes down to, or boyfriend that want to play as Juri, and you being whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like Black Mirror a little bit, but hey, you know what I'm saying? It's the only way to make your fantasies come true and have your imagination come true as well. You know, when it really come down to it. But, you know, one thing I want to say though is that, you know what I'm saying, I do got a foot fetish, but I didn't know that Juri feet was going to be that main attraction through the whole trailer. People already made skits and stuff about her feet and stuff, which is out of control. But, you know, let's hope that these screenshots will let it go through in this video. This is my first time making a video like this. And yes, I might be doing MP3s for my videos and putting slideshows and stuff. But hey, just bear with me. But you know what it really can. Yeah, you can have Juri as your wife in the metaverse if you want her to play as another person, a real person into the online view, or have her as an AI or artificial intelligence where you can have her any point of way in view. Like this is the idea. These are not my ideas, but even though I came up with it just by thinking through my mind. But there's already people out there that already put these ideas together, especially with Omniverse, which I'm very excited for once it once it get released to the public. You know what I'm saying? Because the Omniverse is going to reflect all the real world things in this world, and everybody will be in a virtual world and stuff. And all that. Yo, like right now, I'm finna get deep into Fortnite because Fortnite is going to turn into a metaverse soon, in the next 5 or even 4 years. If not, they're already a metaverse by everything that they offer into their game, which is why I'm joining a Fortnite crew and stuff. And I did make a song about Fortnite as well. It's perfect for Fortnite because you know I'm a big believer of the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at Juri, you know everybody wished that with Jamie when they come down to having a foot in his face and stuff, kick him in the face and sitting on him and stuff. Like anything is possible once the metaverse come into existence. Anything is possible once the metaverse come into existence. You feel what I'm saying? Because once the metaverse come into existence, you can have any video game anime character in virtual form. You can have anybody you want. You know what I'm saying? You can be in a one-on-one relationship, or you can be in a polygamous relationship with a multitude of video game characters and also anime characters and so on and so forth. I mean, anything is possible doing something like that once the metaverse comes to existence. And it's not going to be one metaverse, you know, it's going to be multitude of metaverse, multiverses of metaverses. But when you want to put all of them together, it's called a virtual plane. The virtual plane is the inspiration from the astral planes when it comes down to the point of view I'm trying to say that the virtual plane represents the metaverse and all the different metaverses that are created. It's not going to be one because at the same time, Facebook has just raised the price of the VR headset. I was trying to get one soon, but at the same time, they raised the price up. So right now, I'm just going to wait for Microsoft when they're going to come out with a headset. It's not going to be for Xbox, but it's going to be strictly for Microsoft only. But, you know, Xbox is going to have their own metaverse as soon as I push my book out while I talk about Xbox and the vision for its metaverse and so on and so forth. So when it really come down to it, though, that's what I really trying to say in this point of being. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, Juri, she's a beautiful woman, but she look like a psychopath in this game, Street Fighter 6, you know what I'm saying? So she definitely looked like a psychopath in this game, y'all. And that's one thing I like about, you know, Juri, because, you know what I'm saying, they got her looking crazy, man. Like, she don't like herself in Street Fighter, I think 4 and Street Fighter 5. You know what I'm saying? She has the same look in them two games, but now this look a little different because, you know, they're using an ER engine, which is a new engine, I guess. But, you know, when it really come down to it, though, y'all, this is what I really want to put out there and really want to say because, you know, when it really come down to it, though, anybody can have any type of fantasy, what they want to have about that fantasy with that particular a video game character or an anime character or even movie stars or singers, you know what I'm saying? Turn them into a virtual form and have them as your AI sprouts and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are the visions that I want to put out there into the world when it really come down to it, you know what I'm saying? Because I am into the virtual world or the virtual planes of the metaverse, and I really want to get into stuff like that as well. But, you know what I'm saying? This ain't going to be my last video on a video game character's feet. Like I said, there's plenty more that I'm going to talk about too as well in this video form. But I got to start off with Juri. The simple fact is that Capcom or even Street Fighter themselves glorify her feet throughout the whole trailer of her reveal trailer. But, you know, that's one thing I want to say, I want to put out there. You know what I mean? So when it really comes down to it, yes, it is going to be an amazing thing seeing, you know, something like that and an amazing point of view. But, you know, one thing I want to say though is that, you know what I'm saying, I'm an Xbox techno-philosopher and I'm an Xbox techno-theist. And when it comes down to it, when it comes down to technology, I'm always going to be a Microsoft shimp. You know, since they're jumping into the metaverse, I wish Sony would jump back into the metaverse and bring back that PlayStation home. But look at how Sony is right now, especially when Call of Duty situation, and also, you know, what I'm saying a lot of other things. I just, you know, like, I can see why I gave my PS2 away, you know what I'm saying? There's no disrespect towards Sony or anything, but I can see why. But I was upset that it's Sony that made Street Fighter 5 exclusively for PlayStation, but now Street Fighter 6 exclusive is now multi-plat, and not only that it's multi-plat, but at the same time I can definitely definitely can play it on my Xbox. You know, I don't got a PC, you know what I'm saying? I don't got a PC. If I did, I don't have nowhere to put it at, man. But at the same time, I will try to get into Street Fighter 5 at some point in time on a PC. You know what I'm saying? Not a PlayStation, but a PC. You know what I'm saying? Cause I only play Xbox and cloud Xbox. You know what I'm saying? But I do got a Mac computer, but you know what I'm saying? That's not a PC. So other than that, that's all I want to say. So when we really come down to it, though, Juri got some beautiful and sexy feet. You will see on the video on here, and she do got some beautiful and sexy feet, y'all. And that's one thing I want to say. And this is basically a video about her, but also about Street Fighter 6 as well, having an open world, and also saying that you have an avatar as well. You're gonna have to create your own avatar, because if they add in Battle Hub where everybody socialize and come together, you know what I'm saying, that's amazing right there too. You know what I'm saying, having a Battle Hub where people can socialize and start battling each other. You know what I'm saying, it's amazing how video game industry is trying to open themselves up to the metaverse, where they want to build open worlds where people can be a part of. Let's hope that Mortal Kombat Tekken will take notes from Street Fighter 6 and how they put in a game together, especially with the open world and also avatars. Oh, now y'all, but I'm a big metaverse believer, you know what I'm saying? I would want to work at Microsoft, you know what I'm saying, to build an Xbox metaverse, and me being an Xbox techno-philosopher and techno-theist, you know what I'm saying, that's one thing I want to say. But, you know, other than that, that's all I want to say. I want to put out there in this video. So when it really come down to it, though, y'all, this is all I want to put out there, all I want to say. So when it really come down to it, I'm a big, you know what I'm saying, Xbox fan, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, I'm into shooting and fighting, games. When it really come down to the esports wise of it, you know what I'm saying, only strictly only video games, not something that was inspired by real life, like wrestling or football, basketball. The only esport genre that I'm into is shooting games and also fighting games. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do watch Call of Duty League here and there, but I'm trying to get into Rainbow Six League. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause at the same time, they got more teams in that league thanks to Ubisoft. But I am going to get in the Rainbow Six game soon. You know what I'm saying? I love Call of Duty, but at the same time, you know, Call of Duty is getting on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? I got kicked out of the lobby while I was playing the game. So that's one thing. But also the other thing is that also I am gonna get into Street Fighter now, since it's gonna be on the Xbox. I would have got into Street Fighter again if Sony did not kept it on PlayStation. You know, so like I said, I don't have a PC. I only have Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm finna give my 360 games to my coworker too, all of it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can buy games, I got a Series S, so I'm strictly getting my games digitally. You know what I'm saying? But I am gonna play my 360 and original Xbox games on my Xbox One S, because you know what I'm saying, you got more space. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta install it due to the hardware or the Seagate, whatever you call it. devices, storage devices, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the series consoles, it only got that expansion storage. So, you know what I'm saying? I can only afford a 1 terabyte. I was gonna get the 2 terabyte, but that shit looks expensive. So I might get it sometime next year. Let's hope so. But that's all I want to say. I want to put out there. So when it really come down to it, though, y'all, this is all I want to say about Juri's feet and everything I want to say about Street Fighter 6 and how amazing journey they're going through with this game and whole 9 yards. At the same time, I'm finna cut this because, you know what I'm saying, it's getting late at night, you know what I'm saying, it's not that late, but, it's getting to the point where it's being late. So I gotta, do it moving. But at the same time, this your boy Tab Money. I'm finna sign off. And that's all I want to say about Juri. So I hope that you enjoy all the pictures that I got on this video where you can do whatever you want to do with it, screenshot it or whatever, whole 9 yards. But at the same time, it's possible that you can't have a virtual spouse that can look like Juri or any other video game or anime character that you want once the metaverse come into existence, then you'll have the chance to have anything you want in that metaverse. And that's why I teach, and that's what I'm all about. So it's your boy Time Money.